everybody, what's going on? It's the Florida Rican nationalist, Luis Rivera. I think y'all know what time it is. It's time for some truck talk. Have y'all been paying attention to the news lately? Russian subs popping up everywhere. Down in Cuba training. They're about to give North Korea some high-tech missiles that they don't already have. Russia's about to plow through Ukraine. Not only are they about to plow through Ukraine, they're threatening to target every single base that these F-16s fly out of. That means NATO countries' airfields will be hit. Their bases will be hit. That could instigate an Article 5 situation where it'll pull all of us into a greater war with Russia. Russia just signed a military pact with North Korea. Russia has a no limits pact with China. So they're militarily and economically aligned. Their futures are definitely seen as one future together. It's not looking good. But here we are. We got our dumbass leaders throwing billions more at an unwinnable situation. Why? Because they're masters, they're funders, they're donors, and the people who control them are telling them to. You know, you gotta juice the coffers, the tax coffers for the shareholders for as long as you can. Keep this money laundering situation up for as long as you can keep it up for. Israel is getting ready for a broader war against Lebanon. They claim it's the Hezbollah, but no, it's not just going to be Hezbollah. It's going to be a broader war against Lebanon. Also, we've been spending billions of dollars to hit Houthi targets that aren't really targets. They're shooting $500,000 missiles, or $500,000 or $500 million missiles at targets that are buried deep inside the earth, that these missiles have no chance of hitting, no chance of affecting the Houthi strategy. And peep the wordplay they use. They call them Houthi terrorists. They're not Houthi terrorists. They're the ruling faction of the Yemenis government. They're not. It's not like Al Qaeda or fucking ISIS or Al Shabaab or any of these other groups that the CIA created. They're the legitimate governing majority of Yemen. It's no different than well, I guess the Democrats, what do they control? The presidency and the Senate? Barely. But that's like saying, oh, the Democrats are terrorizing all these countries and they're a terrorist organization when in fact they are, in my opinion, a terrorist organization, but really they're just the ruling faction of the uniparty right now. Because let's get this shit straight. There's no two parties. There's no wide gap in opinions or ideas when it comes to the American political system. It is a uniparty, and they're all pro-war. They're all pro-drafting your kids. I don't know if you know this, but Americans are going to be automatically, they're trying to make it to where Americans are automatically registered for the draft instead of something you have to go do when you get your driver's license and you turn 18. That's usually something you do there. Females can be drafted now, so all you rah cheerleaders for these wars that thought your bloodline was safe because you have daughters, nope. No one's safe. No one is safe from these sick, psychopathic, greedy, controlling monsters that these people are. These people are sick in the head. There's no other way we can describe them besides that. They're sick in the head. Oh shit, I just thought I saw a cop. Nope. Just doing some convict sidewalk pickup or side of the road pickup. Looks like I'm driving into a damn storm. But yeah, get ready. I suggest if you have some discretionary funds, that if you don't have any body armor, I suggest you go get some body armor. I suggest you get body armor for you, yourself, or you, your spouse. And I mean, they sell like plates that fit in backpacks and stuff like that for your children. I recommend level 4 body armor. I don't recommend anything else. I don't really recommend the steel plated armor. I'm still not sold on that frag lock material that they got, because if it's still with that bullet hitting that steel plate, you're gonna have fragmentation, and I'm not so sure that material is gonna catch all the fragmentation. The last thing you want is the person to the right or left of you to go down because they got caught with a bullet frag coming off of your kit. You know what I'm saying? So I suggest getting that. I suggest getting an ACH. They have very cheap ACHs online right now. Used surplus. So these are guaranteed to work. They were used in the military. You'll probably find a Marine one before you can find an Army one in the right size, because I haven't been seeing too many Army ACHs outside of the size small. If you're a first responder, a veteran, or military, you can go on GovX, get you an account, and get access to a lot of cheap level 4, not only plates, but plate carriers. And you can also you can find a lot of equipment online. That's why I got that Condor sling that is a no-go. That's gonna be a no-go. Use only in an emergency situation. That's what that thing is. Put that shit in the back of the closet with gear that I don't use or need at the moment. I guess it'll preserve the integrity of the material. But yeah, I recommend you get canned goods. I recommend you start stocking up on ammo right now, because when the shit jumps off, there's going to be massive ammo shortages in effect, because all of that is going to be going towards the war effort. Another thing to pay attention to is the time it takes for the military or for the civilian defense contractors to make the military missiles and other high-tech weaponry that they've just been sending abroad left and right, depleting our stockpiles of, because we're gonna have a hard time defending ourselves with what we got on stock. I mean, you got some places like Germany saying that they could only sustain a 3-day war. That shit's crazy. I guarantee you we can sustain a longer war than that. But I mean, I really, at the rate they've been giving away our high-tech weaponry and the ammo that goes with it, I really don't think we could sustain a year-long war. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. So I would recommend reading up on the type of rationing that happened during World War II, and then go from there. But also realize that it's going to be that type of rationing times like a million, because our government is so unprepared. It's been controlled by these it's been, you know, cannibalized and taken control of by these oligarchs who just see stockpiles as numbers on a spreadsheet, and they've been getting rid of a lot of strategic stockpiles, and even the materials to stockpile strategic things such as grains. We don't stockpile grains like we used to. Like, if you look at how China does, they stockpile massive amounts of grain for their people. They've been hoarding grain for years now because they know what's about to come. In the case of Taiwan and their own military, they know they're going to have to help North Korea when it comes to North Korea actually engaging South Korea militarily. It's going to heat up. You know, there was a few North Korean soldiers killed and wounded in a probing operation. They won't call it that. The U.S. media won't call it that. But that's, as a scout, to me, that's my job was reconnaissance. That sounds like a probing operation done by like a scout platoon, or not even a scout platoon, but like a scout squad. You know what I'm saying? So there was probably a platoon size element out there, just not in the area where the firing and the took place and the mine went off. So I mean, these are they're probing perimeters. They're doing all types of things. Israel's on fire because they found out. They fucked around and found out. They finally got the right one with Hezbollah, and Hezbollah is giving them the business. We need to watch that situation right now between our Navy and the Houthis, because we're just throwing billions of dollars down the drain trying to hit targets that are deep underground. These missiles that they're firing at these targets are not hitting anything. If anything, they're just probably killing civilians. Maybe killing like grunt peon level soldiers. They're not killing anybody worth a damn. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Whose rank is worth a damn, because all life is precious. Whether you're a private or a general or a civilian. But hey, stay blessed. Watch your six. Keep your head on a swivel. I love y'all. Peace.